In the heart of Los Angeles, where the glories of the past still echo through the walls of the Staples Center, the Los Angeles Lakers are experiencing a moment of redemption. On a night that will be etched in the memories of fans for years to come, Jaxson Hayes, the 22-year-old who has surprised everyone, exploded with 35 points and 12 rebounds, leading the Lakers to an impressive victory over a formidable opponent. This performance was not just a personal milestone for Hayes, it was a clear statement that the Lakers, after a season start filled with uncertainties and stumbles, are back on the path to greatness, ready to reclaim their place among the NBA elite. The season began under a cloud of doubt. The Lakers, a team whose history is synonymous with titles and success, faced difficulties right from the start, losing 5 of their first 7 games. Injuries, the integration of new players, and a lack of chemistry seemed to threaten the potential of a franchise that carries the weight of one of the greatest traditions in basketball. Critics were quick to point out flaws: the advanced age of some players, unstable chemistry, and even the coach's tactical choices were called into question. However, as the saying goes, true champions are forged in adversity, and the Lakers are showing they have the grit to turn things around. This resurgence, led by the meteoric rise of Jaxson Hayes and sustained by the genius of Luka Dončić and the timeless mastery of LeBron James, has reignited the flame of passion in a fan base that has seen it all. The team's recent victories are not just positive results. They represent resilience, determination, and the fighting spirit that has always defined this legendary franchise. Each game has been an opportunity to rewrite the season's narrative, and the significance of this moment goes beyond statistics. It is a crucial chapter in the Lakers' quest for their 18th NBA title, a journey marked by highs and lows, but now firmly back on track. The Lakers' transformation from a team in crisis to a dominant force is nothing short of remarkable. Over the past 2 weeks, they have secured 5 wins in 6 games, a run that includes triumphs over some of the league's toughest opponents. The turning point came in a thrilling overtime victory against the Boston Celtics, a historic rival. In that game, LeBron James hit a clutch three-pointer to tie the game in the final seconds of regulation before sealing the 115-112 win with a layup in overtime. That matchup not only marked the beginning of the recovery, but also set the tone for what was to come. Following that, the Lakers faced the Milwaukee Bucks, a team widely regarded as a title favorite. In a flawless defensive display, they limited 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo to just 20 points, his lowest output of the season. Jaxson Hayes was instrumental in this effort, using his 7-foot frame and agility to contest every shot. The final score, 112-98, reflected the Lakers' dominance on both ends of the floor. But the most electrifying game came against the Phoenix Suns, a team that had beaten the Lakers in their 2 previous encounters. With the score tied at 103-103 and seconds left on the clock, LeBron James drove against the defense, drew 2 defenders, and passed the ball to Hayes, who sank a mid-range jumper to secure the 105-103 victory. This game-winning play highlighted not only the growing chemistry of the team, but also their ability to shine under pressure. These victories have boosted the team's morale and shown that the Lakers have found their identity. The offense flows with precision, the defense is solid, and the energy in the arena is contagious. They have gone from a team searching for answers to a group that knows exactly what it wants and how to achieve it. Jaxson Hayes is the standout star of this turnaround. Once seen as a raw talent with potential to be refined, he has transformed into a central piece of the Lakers' strategy. His recent averages of 22 points and 11 rebounds per game are just the tip of the iceberg. Hayes dominates the paint with a combination of strength and skill, being both an efficient scorer and a relentless rim protector. His performance against the Bucks with 35 points was a watershed moment, proving he can compete with the league's best. Beyond the numbers, his relentless energy, willingness to dive for loose balls, and vocal leadership on defense have made him a favorite among teammates and fans alike. Luka Dončić, the Slovenian prodigy, remains the engine of the Lakers' offense. His court vision is unmatched, and his ability to create opportunities for his teammates is a difference-maker that elevates the entire team. Averaging 12 assists per game, Dončić is more than a point guard. He's a maestro who controls the pace of the game. His partnership with Hayes in the pick-and-roll has been lethal, confusing opposing defenses. While his scoring is slightly down from previous seasons at 18 points per game, he shines in clutch moments, showing maturity beyond his years. Off the court, His leadership has been crucial in guiding the younger players. And then there's LeBron James, the icon who continues to defy time. At 38 years old, he maintains an MVP-level performance, averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. His ability to adapt his game, trading athletic explosions for tactical brilliance, keeps him among the league's elite. Against the Suns, it was his calmness in the final moments that set up the game-winning play, once again proving his ability to deliver when it matters most. Off the court, LeBron has been a mentor to Hayes and other young players, fostering a culture of accountability and excellence. The Lakers' recent success has completely changed their position in the Western Conference. From a team languishing near the bottom of the standings, they have climbed to 6th place, just 2 wins behind the 3rd-place team. This rise has not only put them in playoff contention, but also brought them within striking distance of avoiding the play-in tournament. With the season still at its midpoint, they are only 4 games behind the conference leader, a gap that seemed impossible to close just weeks ago. More than just numbers, this ascent reflects a team that has learned to win in different ways, whether through suffocating defense, overwhelming offense, or sheer grit in close games. The ability to close out tight contests, which was a weakness earlier in the season, has become a strength. At this pace, securing home court advantage in the playoffs is increasingly within reach. Achievements and records, marks that echo in history, historical milestones. Jaxson Hayes' performance against the Bucks was historic. By scoring 35 points, he became the youngest Lakers player to reach that mark since Kobe Bryant in 1998. This achievement not only highlights his growth, but also places him alongside a legend, connecting the present to the franchise's glorious legacy. For the Lakers, these moments are special, as they reinforce the tradition of excellence that has always defined them. LeBron James, meanwhile, is on the verge of making history once again. At his current pace, he is just points away from surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time leading scorer, a record that has stood for nearly 40 years. When he achieves this, it will be a personal triumph and a milestone for the sport, cementing his place among the greatest of all time. For the Lakers, having a player at the top of that list is a source of pride and proof of their ability to attract unique talents. Hayes' performance inevitably draws comparisons to great centers of the past. His combination of size, athleticism, and aggression in the paint reminiscent of Shaquille O'Neal, who dominated the league in a Lakers jersey. While Hayes still needs time to reach that level, the similarities are evident. Both possess overwhelming physical presence, but Hayes needs to refine his footwork and mid-range shooting to approach the status of a legend like Shaq. LeBron James is already among the greatest in history, often compared to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. His ability to lead teams to championships, his versatility and his longevity set him apart. He has redefined the role of a superstar in the modern NBA, balancing individual brilliance with a team-first mentality. His impact on the current Lakers is undeniable, elevating everyone around him. Luka Dončić, still early in his career, is already being compared to Magic Johnson, another Lakers legend. Like Magic, Luka has exceptional court vision and uses his size and skill to dismantle defenses. If he continues on this trajectory and leads the Lakers to titles, his name will be among the immortals of basketball. LeBron's longevity is astonishing. In his 20th season, he doesn't just play, he shines. His transition from an explosive athlete to a brilliant strategist is a result of dedication and intelligence. For young players like Hayes, he is a living example of what hard work can achieve. Hayes, in turn, has evolved rapidly. Once a raw talent, he has refined his game in the paint and on defense, becoming an elite shot blocker and rebounder. His evolution is promising, and the ceiling for what he can achieve seems distant. Dončić, despite his youth, is already one of the league's best. He has reduced mistakes from earlier in his career and become more efficient, shining in clutch moments. His maturity on the court is a sign of great things to come. The upcoming games will be a crucial test. They will face the Denver Nuggets, led by Nikola Jokic, and the Golden State Warriors with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. These matchups will define how far the Lakers can go and will be fundamental to their playoff positioning. The coaching staff knows that maintaining intensity will be essential. Transfer rumors. There are speculations about reinforcements, with names like Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan being mentioned. LaVine would bring long-range shooting, while DeRozan would add experience in clutch situations. Any move aims to maximize LeBron's window and strengthen the roster, but it requires care to preserve the current chemistry. A new star could create an unbeatable big three, relieving pressure on LeBron and Dončić and opening space for Hayes. However, integration will need to be seamless to maintain team harmony. The Lakers have a history of success with such adjustments, which gives hope. The Lakers are more than a team, they are a symbol of excellence and ambition. With Hayes shining, Dončić leading, and LeBron defying time, they have reignited their glorious history. The recent victories are a harbinger of a team ready for the playoffs and to pursue their 18th title. The fans, as vibrant as ever, believe in this dazzling future. Let the battle begin.